so honored to be here with you this morning. This is such a fantastic event. This is the culmination of all 6 of our events that we've had up to our inauguration. We started in Lawton on Thursday night, and then we had the Children's Festival in Tulsa on Saturday, which was fantastic. Over 2,000 people showed up for that. It sponsored and promoted foster care. And then Saturday night was the ball in Tulsa. Then the inauguration yesterday could not have gone better on the steps of the Capitol. And then last night, and now tonight, we're spending this day with you this morning. So we're so excited. And I'll just tell you this, you know, the whole reason I'm standing here today is because of my Heavenly Father. Everything that I have is because of Him. You know, it was probably 3.5 years ago. I think as a little boy, God put in my heart, you know, about governor. My mom when I decided to run, she found an old baby book. And so all the young mothers here, keep track of this stuff, because this stuff comes in handy later. So she found this old baby book, and I guess it went past your toddler years, because I was about 6. And it's asked the question to ask your son, what do you want to be when you grow up? And she found that, and I'd put governor. So then I'd kind of forgotten about it. I've been in the business world, focused on growing and my employees and my team members. And yesterday, before the inauguration, I wrote in my journal, Lord, it feels like today you are bringing to pass what you put in a little boy's heart when they were 6 years old. Gosh, it's choking me up. So it's just amazing to be here before you. And then I struggled with this. So about 3 years ago, God really started talking to me about this inauguration. I started thinking about this governor's race, and I had to Google, when is the governor's race? As you guys know, I wasn't really that involved with politics at all. I've been focused on growing my company and raising my family. And man, it was a hard decision. I struggled with this. I was like, I can't do this. I'm not even very good at standing up and talking in front of people. And you know, you have all these thoughts about why you can't do something. But when God puts something on your heart and He asks you to do something, it requires faith and action. It's so big, you can't even imagine. I didn't know what a campaign manager was, or didn't know what a strategist was, didn't even know where to get started. But on March 20th of 2017, I wrote in my journal, and I said, I just feel like I'm supposed to do this. Because every time I would go to prayer and I would say, Lord, what do you want me to do? I just felt like He kept saying, I've already told you what to do. I've already told you what to do. So finally I surrendered, and I go, I don't know if it's to win, or it's to meet somebody along the way, or if it's to help somebody else win the election. But I feel like I'm supposed to run, and so I decided I was going to run for governor. And it's just amazing. Nothing in the natural says that I'm supposed to be right here. Political strategists look at this race and they say it's impossible that you won this. It's unbelievable. Nobody with 0 name ID wins this thing. When I finally hired a strategist, he did he said, we got to do an opposition research. I said, on who? And he goes, on you. And I was like, what's that for? And he goes, well, we got to know what the competition's going to be saying about you. And I said, okay, let's do it. So he comes back, and he sits me down, and he says, is it true you've never voted in a governor's election? I said, I told you I'm not a politician. If I knew I was supposed to do that, I've been doing that every time. I said, I voted for the president. But it's just amazing to sit here before you today, and just so honored to be your governor. And so I just want to encourage you that when God puts anything on your hearts or on your children's hearts, we can do anything we put our mind to. And I am so excited. It's not about me. This is something I pray and I tell our team when we get together. We have an opportunity to join in with what God's doing in Oklahoma. He is about to unleash Oklahoma. Oklahoma's about ready to prosper. And I am just so humbled. Sarah and I are just like you. We are Oklahomans, and we're so excited to join you, but we need all of you helping And we are going to roll out a 77-county initiative with my friends Brian and Marla Hill, and others of you are going to help us with that. And we're going to engage the nonprofits and the churches to really heal and solve some of these social issues, county by county, that the government can't do, no law can do, but our Heavenly Father can do it. Thank you for being here tonight or this morning with us. We're so honored to serve as your governor, and I'm going to let the First Lady say a few words. And I'm telling you, Oklahoma is going to fall in love with Sarah Stitt. She is fantastic.
Thank you all for coming today. This was very important and on my heart from very early on. When we won the election, I started thinking about what this service would look like. And as I began to talk to friends and family, we really decided to hold this the day after the inauguration, which is not traditional. But Kevin and I wanted Oklahoma to see that this was our hearts. And I want to encourage all of us. We are God's kingdom here on earth. It is our call to go out into our state and save people and bring people to Him and help with all of these issues. Government alone cannot fix this. And that's what's on Kevin and I's heart. And I want to tell you, as a little girl growing up in North Tulsa, struggling with a home life, I had no idea what God was going to put before me. But I'll tell you, as a little girl, in my heart, I felt like God say, if you trust me, I'll take care of you. If you trust me, I'll take care of you. And just like Kevin said, there is no reason that either one of us should be here except for the hand of the Lord. And when I met Kevin, I knew there was something different about him. There was a stirring in my heart. I had no idea what was in front of us. And over the years, as you look back, you go, oh, that's why that happened. That's why that happened. God, now I understand, because you don't understand in the moment. Our job is not to understand in the moment where we're at. Our job is to obey what God puts on our hearts. And I want to inspire each one of us to take what's in our hearts. God puts desires in everyone's heart, and you don't know it unless you seek Him. But seek Him, and as you walk in obedience, the gates will open up before you, and we will make a difference in our state, and we will make a difference in our world. And that's what I want to encourage you guys to do as Oklahomans. We need to link arms, and we need to change the lives of the next generation of Oklahoma. Thank you guys for coming today.